There's no place like home, there's no place like home, there's no place like home. This is what Dorothy Gale says in The Wizard of Oz, and there's some truth to this statement. There is no place like home. There is nothing like the warm, loving hug of a mother or father after a long, hard day at school. There is nothing like family fun night, and there is nothing like seeing your favorite cousin at a family reunion. There is no place like home. Although to some children, the children who suffer through poverty, hunger, and abuse, that's a good thing. Not every child has a loving mother or father to come home to. Family fun night, sitting around and playing games, isn't always family fun. Rather, a constant reminder that the kid's stomach and the pantry are empty. Due to hunger, poverty, and abuse, many American children would rather just not go home. One of the many reasons why a child might not see their home as a place of refuge is due to lack of food. According to DoSomething.org, 1 in 6 people in the United States are going to risk hunger today. Think about that. 1 in 6 people. That's not just adults. That's teenagers and children too. 49 million Americans struggle to put food on their table. 1 out of 5 children are going to run the risk of hunger today. And to African American and Latino children, that risk becomes every 1 in 3. Imagine this. You're in the 5th grade, and it's the last day of school. Everybody's excited to go home, but you're not. Because you know that after today, your guaranteed 2 meals a day are gone. Home is not home to you. Rather, the place where you go and your stomach cramps because there's no food to eat. Although, thankfully to the International Food Policy Research Institute, we now understand that hunger is not due to a lack of food, rather poverty. When you think of poverty, who do you think of? Someone who can't afford their home, their health care, or even their food. Now when you think about that someone, who do you think of? Someone from a third world country, a homeless person, a drug addict, or even an alcoholic? The American youth is not a common face for poverty, although according to the National Center for Children in Poverty, 15 million American children suffer from it. Poverty can lead to many health and emotional problems, including asthma, anxiety, depression, and ADHD. These could cause a child to struggle through school, making them drop out. Less education equals less money. Basically, neglecting a child in poverty keeps them in the cycle of poverty forever. Now, we've gone over food and we've gone over money, as well as education. But what's another reason why a child might not want to go home? Think back to my beginning statement. What is family fun night to you? Maybe playing Connect 4? Sitting around playing games on the Xbox even? But what if family fun night was more a dialed phone call to 911 and the cops are showing at your house? Child abuse is a big thing in America, losing on average between 5 and 7 children a day due to it. In conclusion, everybody struggles. It's not just adults, it's teenagers and children too. As an example, I will take a quote from famous rapper Joyner Lucas's Bank Account remix. Quote, "What you know about riding dirty in the evening? What you know about ramen noodles and a pack of Sazon seasoning? What you know about leaving the oven door open when there's no heat again and the rent is due and your landlord trying to throw you out on the streets again?" End quote. Now I'm going to say it a little bit slower so that the words really sink in. Quote, "What do you know about riding dirty in the evening? What do you know about ramen noodles and a pack of Sazon seasoning? What do you know about leaving the oven door open when there's no heat again and rent is due and the landlord trying to throw you out on the streets again?" End quote. Now, to someone like you, these may just be some song lyrics. But to someone like me, well, there's no place like home.